Metadata. What is it and how can it help me? Metadata is defined as a set of data that describes and gives information about other data. Metadata, in the sense that we use it, begins with copyright details in a digital camera today. Any tags that are added to an EXIF file, and I'll talk about what an EXIF is in a few minutes. As I reveal the information in this presentation, you will know how this can help you. When working with digital cameras, this is where we start covering metadata. When you add copyright details directly into your camera, then you're on the path to using metadata already. Metadata can help protect your work and help give you more visibility on YouTube videos. The importance of metadata has several components to it. One is copywriting to prove ownership. EXIF, details about camera settings and gear used. Free software to retrieve metadata from videos or photos. How to add metadata to your files. Making it SEO searchable and adding metafiles to your YouTube. We'll begin with copyright. Adding copyright directly into your camera is a great time saver. You can add your name and the copyright details with the current year. You're going to want to put it how you want that to show up everywhere, because once you put it in there, it shows up on all photos and videos from that point forward. Don't forget to update your camera on 1/1 to change the date settings to the current year. We're looking at a Sony camera. I don't have one, but I was able to pull some of this information off of YouTube. You're going to depress the menu button on the back of the camera, and you're going to scroll to the right to select Setup. Then you're going to scroll to the right again to select Setup number 5, page 5 of 7. Then you're going to select Copyright Info, which is going to take you to this second page image below. When you do so, you'll select Set Photographer and enter those details. Then you're going to select Set the Copyright and enter those details. Generally, that's your business name, but it's however you want your copyright to show up. Lastly, you'll display the copyright info to verify the accuracy of the information that you just put in there, because this is going to go on all photos and videos going forward. If you have a Canon camera, the process will be much the same. You depress the menu button on the back of the camera and that'll give you image number 1. Select the wrench at the top, then you're going to select page number 5 in the next row, and you're going to select the copyright information to give you image number 2 below. Select and enter the author's name. Then you're going to come out and select and enter the copyright details. Again, likely your business or however you want your copyright details to show up. And lastly, we'll display the copyright information to verify the accuracy of what we've entered. EXIF, an exchangeable image file format. This is applicable to all photos and videos. It's a file which actually stores the metadata. So what are they? Well, almost all digital cameras create these data files each time you snap a photo or a video. An EXIF file holds all of the information about the image itself, such as the exposure level that was used, the aperture, the gear that was used, where you took the photo, and any settings that were used at the time. Why do you need these? Well, if you see a photo or a video on a website and you want to find out more about this, you can often access this EXIF data file if the website's using the original photograph files. Some people actually do edit these EXIFs before loading them to social media or websites to protect their personal information. And things like GPS you might want to remove for people not to know that exact location where certain things were done. You also might find audio details, which could be decibels, bit rate, and any other information related to the audio files. Metadata equals surveillance. It's that simple. Bruce Schneier said this, and really if you think about it, it is so true today, because Metadata leaves a trail, and that trail is traceable all along the way. That trail is called digital breadcrumbs. Metadata, in all of its forms, create digital breadcrumbs, which means all of the information is traceable and it leaves a trail all the way back to the originator's work. Even if you were to change the EXIF data files 100 times, you will still not be fooling any law enforcement officers, just so you know and you're aware. Reviewing metadata for photos and video files is really very simple. If you're running Windows, all you have to do is run File Explorer. And on a Mac, you're going to run terminal.app. You're going to enter MDLS at the video path. So to take a closer look with Windows File Explorer, how you can edit metadata, you're going to right-click the video file. You're going to select the properties. When you've done that, the window that opens will have tabs across the top, and you want to select the one that says Details. And then you're going to enter or edit the metadata information. So you will have a title, a description, keywords, tags, any information that you want to input. When it all looks the way you would like it, save that file. It's as simple as that. Now you have made an edit to the metadata. If you're on a Mac, you're going to open Photos, and you're able to edit metadata in there. So double click your file, click the Info button in the toolbar, and then another window will pop up. And this is where you're going to edit or enter the information. You're going to enter a title, a description, and keywords or tags. If you have a whole lot of video that you need to add metadata to, and you're going to be using basically the same tags over and over again, you can edit batches of files using one of many third-party softwares. This one that I found is called MetaMedia from fireebook.com. It runs $19.95, and there are also many others available. So this is just one that I found that is quite easy to use, and it works really well for batches. When you're using YouTube, they use all kinds of metadata. The title and description are used for SEO search matching for viewers. Be sure to use the title again in your description and all tags separated by a comma. So there is a section within YouTube when you're filling in the details for tags. But today they are saying also copy those tags and use them within the description itself as well. Additionally, having the metadata embed into the videos compounds the chances of it being pulled up in a viewer search. So this increases your visibility through YouTube just by taking the time to complete the metadata. In summary, using metadata for your photos and videos can help protect your copyright for you and your clients as well. Additionally, metadata can help with sorting and categorizing videos and photos, as well as add another layer of SEO for searchability, which can help with increasing your visibility. If you add metadata to customers' work, be sure to discuss with them exactly which information they would want visible to the general public. Of course, you as the photographer will have your name and your title, but details like GPS, things like that, a customer might not want in there. I hope that you have found this information useful. Thank you for spending your time with me. Again, my name's Leigh Scheidel, and if I can be of any help to you, feel free to reach out. If you've got any questions, leave a comment below, and I will address those. Thanks again.